thick is an understatement of this guy. I'm not gonna lie, give them that. Let's talk about what's in the bag. So the detangle brush, 100% needed, and then we have a headscarf to go in satin. So there's the 20-inch kinky coily weft from Curlsqueen, and I just want to state that this is one bundle, right? So each bundle is 150 grams, but the two of them will equal a full head of hair. So if you were to like sew in, this is more than enough for that. But I honestly will probably just be using 1.5 bundles. You can see the thickness of the weft itself is like, and there's the curl pattern. This is fresh out the bag. This is a curl pattern. As you can see, the hair looks really nice when it's wet and everything. And you can see the true length. This is 20 inches. So I feel as though when you wash it, it gives you the true length. And you can see the beautiful curl pattern showing itself. Looks really natural. And this is the second bundle. So like, thick. So I stole this style from another YouTube video. I was like, I thought this was super cute, so we're about to do that braid style now. One trick I'll say to do here is when you go like this, because this is essentially the style, right? If you go like this, is this how far back you want your hair, or do you want it up a little bit more? Because if you want it up a little bit more, maybe don't do it all the way back here, but do it more so like up here. But all right, so I started, and basically the first one goes all the way, hello. So the first one comes like this, goes all the way around to come back to the first one, and then the second one goes like this, and then it just goes back to the second one. So now the fourth one, the fourth row will come to the second row and then go back to the fourth row. All right, so 2, 3. So this fourth row will go to the second row right here, and then come back, not to the middle, but to the fourth row. Because it is 5, it is 6, it will come back to the fourth row. So I'll put these away. Okay, good morning. Camera died. Then the phone also ran out of space. I mean, the camera ran out of space. Phone ran out of space. So here we are now. I've done the front, and I already showed you guys the back. Right, take this piece, bring it up, so that it's like out the way. I'll put the needle through the weft. Usually I wouldn't do that throughout the whole thing, but since it's the starter part, I just put the needle through the weft. We're gonna start from back here. I hope you guys can see this. So I'm gonna do from this side, and I'm gonna go under. And the goal is to like just tuck it underneath the braid, and then move it all the way, and then tuck it underneath the braid. So that's that. All right, so I did from here all the way around to the back here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna double weft it. Alright, it's making sense now. So like I said, I'm gonna double weft it right here, and I'm just gonna continue sewing from there. So alright, I'm done sewing the back. So this is how it looks. I just want to say I'm still on the first bundle. There's the second one, as you can see, unopened yet, unused yet. Okay, so now this piece, you see how this is like this? I'm contemplating if I want to do like the crochet method right here, but because of the way it's laying, I don't think you can even see it, so I won't bother myself. But this, I'm going to twist this to come up here like this, and then this side to come like this. So it kind of hides this part. I'm going to twist this hair around my finger. Ooh. And I just use this little thingy majiggy. And I just wrap it around like so. Once more, put the needle through. You might want to make this more secure than I am, but I'm just gonna put the needle through and just do it like once or twice and call it a pass through. So I did go back and do a proper braid and then secured it a little bit better, and then I sewed it again and I wrapped it with my head bent over counterclockwise, and I kept wrapping it down towards my scalp. You could sew it through while you're going, but I didn't do that, and I used 3 pieces until I got down to the base. So now that I'm at the end of this one, I can't really see that much, but I'm just gonna wrap it around. And I just keep wrapping it around. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. It just gotta be secured. All right, just so it's like this piece is like this, just falling on top like that. So this is not the curl. So now for this piece, this is like the last piece of the back, and then the rest is just the front. So I use an unhealthy amount of water, like really drench it in there. I go in with the cream curl definer. Yeah, I put it in. And I'm not doing like small sections. Just need to get out the way. So I'm not doing small sections. And I take the detangling brush, detangle it real good. Taking the gel, this is the black gel. And just because I'm not in the bathroom, I was mixing it with water, so I'm gonna put more water, an unhealthy amount of water. I take a large glob and I just glob it in. Add more as needed, and I put it a lot to the ends, and I just rake my fingers through it like this. So I just make sure it's coated like that, and I just rake my finger through it. Alright, so there's a curl pattern right now. Let's just do that. So diffuser, put it on warm and put it on high, and then I'm just going to diffuse. All right, girlies, so this is like the final look. Super cute. I thought I was like fancy with the braided style up here, but that's neither here or there, and my camera did die a lot, so I hope you guys got what I was trying to give, but if not, I'm sorry. But the braided part is not the most important part of this hair. It's really the sewing part. And curl pattern is really nice. So okay, so this is Curlsqueen 20-inch water kinky coily weft pattern. So there's like a sew-in. It's 2 bundles, which is more than enough because this whole hairstyle took me 1.5 bundles, and it's very full, and I still have like this much hair left. So this is like half of 1 bundle, and y'all seen when I was like installing it how much hair it is. So yeah, you're really gonna get a lot for what you pay for. So I feel as though that's really good. Instead of getting like 3 bundles, you just get the 2, and you get, and it's like a full head if you really wanted to do it like that. The hair is super full, and I feel as though I reiterated that throughout the whole entire video. Get the hair super full, worth it, in a curl pattern. Curl pattern really nice. The hair did shed a little bit, but it wasn't anything crazy. Easy to detangle. The brush that they gave was a, you know, if you have something slippery in your hand, it didn't give a good grip. So just be mindful, like you really got to hold that brush to really detangle the hair, but at least they gave you a brush, so that was good. So let's say cons: a little shedding. Pros: the hair is super full, really full, super full, and very full. I hope y'all getting the point that it's very full, so it's definitely like worth it, and it definitely holds the curl very nice. So I'll give them that. As you can see, like the curl pattern is really nice, and it is 20 inches, so that's that. So yeah, thank you for watching my channel. See you guys in my next video.